Dumpling Daughter CEO Nadia Lou Spellman didn't grow up in your average family-owned restaurant. Her parents ran Sally Ling's, a popular fine dining Chinese restaurant in Boston. For decades, she watched her mother and father serve and host celebrities like Julia Child and Yo-Yo Ma. That upbringing taught Lou Spellman the value of sharing authentic Chinese cuisine and inspired her to open her first Dumpling Daughter storefront in 2014. Based on her family's recipes, she now sells dumplings, which are made in a factory and frozen fresh, in her restaurants and grocery stores. Those frozen morsels, plus additional products sold on Amazon, brought in over $4.5 million from November 2022 through October 2023, according to documents reviewed by CNBC Make It. Lou Spellman says her 3 restaurants, all in the Boston area, are responsible for most of that income and sell up to 4,000 dumplings per day. Dumpling Daughter is intentionally less glamorous than Sally Ling's. Lou Spellman modeled it after her father's advice. He told her if she entered the food industry, she shouldn't open a high-end restaurant. Instead, make a business model where you can sell a lot, but you don't always have to be there. Lou Spellman, 41, tells CNBC Make It. Here's how Lou Spellman used her parents' advice to launch a restaurant chain and why she branched out to build a more profitable brand. Despite their success, Lou Spellman's parents didn't want her in the dining industry. The restaurant burned out their relationship, and her father urged her to find a career that allowed her to be a self-sufficient woman, she says. She moved to New York City, and worked in finance for 5 years. Despite her demanding job, she realized she preferred cooking and being in restaurants over the office. As you get older, you think about the highlight moments of your childhood, and in a way, I really wanted to relive those moments, Lou Spellman says. I also wanted to pay respect to my parents' legacy. So in 2008, she quit her job with $97 in her bank account and moved in with her mother, who was running a Sally Ling's location in Fort Lee, New Jersey. She worked as the restaurant's general manager for 2 years, and used her observations to develop a quick-service restaurant business plan. Lou Spellman married her childhood sweetheart, Kyle Spellman, and moved back to Boston at the end of 2010, the year after her father died. Soon after, the plan to launch Dumpling Daughter was set in motion. Lou Spellman spent roughly $120,000, the majority of which came from 2 loans from family members, to launch the first Dumpling Daughter restaurant in her hometown Weston, Massachusetts. Press, naturally, followed. People were excited to experience the next generation of what my parents built, she says. Then came the crowds. 3 months after opening, Dumpling Daughter had lines, out the door and around the building, and frequently sold out, Lou Spellman says.